September 14th, 2020. This show's released a week late because lazy. Tonight on Movie Night, Adam Clifton goes on Rob Hubel's Instagram show to discuss his grandfather's voicemail. Some rich guy's giving away a candy factory. How about that? Just don't go near his van to try to claim it. And Chief Correspondent Joe Pontoonboat tells us all about the entertainment scene in New York, or lack thereof. Also, what the hell is going on with my hair this time? All this and more tonight on your movie night.
It's Movie Night with Will Devokees! With special guest, Nobody! Main theme by Here Come the Mummies! Music by Adam Clifton! And because the thing I tried with bees didn't work, here's your host, Mr. Will Devokees!
This is Movie Night. What the hell are you talking about, bees? What the H is that all about, Albie? This is Movie Night. I'm Will Devokees. Thank you for tuning in. Now, I know whether you're watching this on the day it comes out, which is probably delayed, we try to get the news out right on time, but I'm lazy. I don't feel like editing, and sometimes we're like a week, maybe 2 weeks, a month behind. But thank you for tuning in. I want to start the show off by congratulating my friend Adam Clifton for being on Rob Hubel's show on Instagram. He's got a little Insta fame following. He actually made an Instagram just to be on Rob Hubel's show. He shared his grandfather's voicemail, which is a very funny voicemail. You know what? And the funny thing is, him and Rob worked really well together. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. So we actually have a clip. Let's cut to that real quickly just to show you what exactly happened on that fateful, fateful night.
End of message.
Okay, did you hear that? Okay?
Yeah, that was perfect. It's funny every time. Yeah.
I had it cranked up. I'm gonna play it one more time. I love it so much.
Yeah.
To check out the full show, please go check out Rob Hubel's Instagram. Subscribe to the man, comment, and complain if you'd like about Adam's hair.
Well, yeah.
It looks okay.
Better than yours, babe.
Hey, shots fired. I'm triggered. Oh, man. So make sure you do that. Check out his Instagram, subscribe to Adam Clifton. I think it's Dick Clifton.
It's just Dick.
It's just which he loves. Well-balanced diet, right?
Yeah.
Of the D. But before you head over to Instagram and click subscribe on Mr. Hubel, very important, I want to tell you guys something very, very important. These are your headlines.
This week's headlines are brought to you by Millsboro Music.
You're smiling. You like that one?
Not bad.
That was pretty good, wasn't it? Trying to shake it up. Let's look at those box office numbers from September 11th to the 13th. Tenet stays at number 1 with 6.7 million. For sloppy seconds, New Mutants comes in at 2.1 mil. And hanging on for third place is Unhinged at 1.5 million, which is not the weight of Russell Crowe, believe it or not. Shots fired? I'm just kidding. I love Russell Crowe. Really, what are you doing? Are you?
Lots of love. I'm firing shots.
Oh God. Ooh. Now that I know what that means, I'll do that from now on. For more box office numbers, please check out Box Office Mojo. That's a real site. I get it for IMDb, but I was making sure the website was right, because when you say something like Box Office Mojo, you're like, what the? BoxOfficeMojo.com. Check it out if you have an interest in the box office numbers. If not, just listen to any radio station on Monday. Time for some newsy fun time. Doom Patrol gets picked up for a 3rd season and also gets its forever home at HBO Max. So sweet. It's a great show. Have you seen it? You have HBO Max? You've seen it. Yeah, Brendan Fraser's in it. He makes his big comeback in it. He actually has sex in the first episode of the first season.
You don't see his face.
No, you see his face. He's like banging this chick like hardcore. He has her bent over something. Okay. Sorry, Grandma.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah, that's why I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, this is it. Way to stick it to the whatever. The wow. If you plan on saying Candyman 3 times, do not expect him to appear, at least at your local cinema. Yes, Candyman, the reboot, directed by, I think it's Nia DaCosta, and produced by Jordan Peele, has been pushed back to 2021. And so has Wonder Woman 1984 has been pushed back as well. I think, but they're only pushing it back to Christmas, which, is that the truth? Like, does that make a difference?
Merry Christmas, man.
I guess it's a money thing. They know that everybody's going to be out on Christmas wanting to see a movie. You know, I don't blame them.
Great time to crowd the
Yeah,
theater.
but they just lost me because I don't want to go with a bunch of dumbasses.
The Boys Season 2 is getting review bombed on Amazon. Now, if you don't know what review bombed is, it's where a bunch of trolls that live in their basement who don't really give a fuck about anything just go online and spout off their opinions, which don't mean anything anyway. These people are nihilists. That's all it is. And the reason why they're review bombing the show isn't because the show's a bad show. It's actually getting a lot of critically acclaimed. It's doing pretty well. But people hate the fact that Amazon. What is that? What was that you were
It's
doing?
the 1 at a time signal.
Oh, thank you.
Now you know.
And the more you know. People are saying they don't like the fact that Amazon is putting the show out. I think it's 3 episodes at a time. Now,
It's better than 1 at a time.
Jonathan Edward Smith, a friend of mine on Facebook who I barely know, he seems like a pretty cool guy. He said this best, that this is an excellent example of why you should never trust scores on Rotten Tomatoes, Amazon, or IMDb. Now, the reason behind this is people drop scores, negative scores, for all kinds of stupid fucking reasons. And they're not professional critics. In a world where the internet has, for some reason, taken off and become a huge sensation, you have something called self-proclaimed critics. It also goes with directors, actors, and scream queens. Even though they've never been in a movie, they are a scream queen. Shots fired. I'm sure I'm going to get some negative likes for this. He's shooting at me again. But it's true. Everybody with opinion will go off and just be like, oh, this stuff sucked. Now, here's the thing. They might not like it for multiple reasons. It has nothing to do with the movie. They might not like it because they're a bitter actor who didn't get cast in the project. They might be somebody who had an ex-girlfriend in it and they want to see the movie fail. There are all kinds. It's the same thing with liking a movie. You might see a movie that has a perfect 10 on Amazon because everybody who worked on the movie gave it a 10. I can think of a movie that I worked on that happened with, and the movie is Duke.
0.5.
Shocking just being fired tonight.
You know why? Because I don't give a fuck.
You haven't even had it.
And that movie is macabre medicine. I'm just kidding. That movie's not too bad. That movie's not too bad. But you know, this show, The Boys, like really, like people really are working hard on this show, and they made it actually really good, in my opinion. I saw the first season, I was like addicted to it, and I think the whole cast, the crew, everybody who's working on it, they're trying their best to make a good show. So why are you fucking trying to damage it by going like, oh, this thing sucks? Because there's people who haven't seen it yet who are going to look at this review. Because sometimes I do look at these reviews and I go, oh God. You also have reviewers who lie about shit. So watch out for that. And this is a point I like to tell everybody because I do work at a movie theater. I general manage one. A lot of people ask me, is this movie good? And I will give them an opinion. I will say, this movie is the greatest movie you've ever seen. You'll love this. Please check it out. I'm kidding. I don't say that. I always tell people, hey, you go see it and make an opinion. Because everything is subjective nowadays. You might like it for all kinds of reasons. I like really trashy, shitty movies. Trust me. I love movies that people hate. Half the people I know hate the movie The Greasy Strangler. I think it's a work of art.
It's beautiful.
It is. And you know, to be honest, a lot of these people who are hating this movie are just people who are just trolls. They're just trolls who are mad because they wanted to spend the weekend binge watching this, and they spent their monthly allowance on Mountain Dew and Doritos, and now they're like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? It's going to go bad.
Watch season 2 of The Umbrella Academy. Watch Witcher again.
I'm not a big fan. The Umbrella Academy and The Witcher, I really couldn't get into. Again, trash cinema. I would rather watch Troll 2 another 3 times. I'd rather have my balls squashed with a mallet than watch Umbrella Academy. I'd rather have bees sting my eyes than watch the Umbrella Academy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want any of those things to happen. No, the Umbrella Academy's not that bad. Really, seriously. Ryan Reynolds brings Rick Moranis out of acting retirement. It's about time, but just for a small role in a Mint Mobile commercial. Mint Mobile was Ryan Reynolds' cell phone company, and I really hope that this kind of gets Rick Moranis back in the saddle. I had a joke, but I don't want to crack a joke about this because this is actually serious stuff. We've been waiting for Rick Moranis to come back for I don't know how long.
Can't touch him, man.
I'm not touching him.
No, don't touch him.
No, it's inappropriate.
Leave him alone.
Of course I will.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And now for something that no one asked for, Nike is releasing a pair of A Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger-inspired sneakers.
I want them.
And I think that's about all I have to say about that. The only nightmare about these are these fucking shoes. Have you seen? I think I'm going to buy a pair.
Yeah, see, weren't you just looking for a pair of Nikes?
I was thinking about getting a pair of Nikes. I think I'm going to buy a pair of these Nightmare on Elm Street shoes.
For Christmas.
No.
Nice Christmas stuff.
This is a nice stocking stuffer if you want to get it for somebody. Stick it in their Halloween basket. Here you go. And you get a pair of shoes, and you get a pair of shoes. You get an apple.
The fruit.
The
Yeah. Not a phone, not an iPad, a literal apple.
And because somebody had a lot of time on their hands, and honestly, why not? Somebody programmed a pregnancy test to run Doom, the video game, on it. As you can see here, we have some footage of the Doom video game being played. Wow. Who needs a PS5 when you got this? Isn't this lovely? This just goes to show you can play Doom on just about anything. Well, honey, what is it, a boy or a girl? No, babe, it's a demon. You have to pee on it to get it to work. Now, if this is not a piece of what the fuck news, then I don't know what is. Jelly Belly founder David Klein is getting ready to retire and is giving away a candy factory. What the fuck is going on? Is 2020 not the weirdest year we've ever had? This is the weirdest thing. Yeah, it's like almost like, okay, I'm going to drop this acid, man. Whoa, candy factories are being given away. Right.
I've gone through the Willy Wonka.
This nationwide treasure hunt is happening right now. Golden tickets are being hidden nationwide for anyone to find. The treasure hunt is valued at $5,000. And the goal is to get people out with their families, including Grandma and Grandpa. Unless it's Grandpa Joe, which you are a selfish prick. You spend the whole movie going, oh, I'm too weak and frail. I can't do anything. I can't work to support this family. We're going to have to live in poverty. What? What's that? You got a golden ticket? Woohoo! Yippee! Running around like an asshole because he got a golden ticket. Fuck you, Grandpa Joe. We don't have time for your bullshit. This has nothing to do with David Klein. I think it's actually cool this guy's giving away a candy factory, to be honest. Like, I always wanted to be the Willy Wonka of the movie theaters. I actually wanted to dress up like Willy Wonka, but I can't.
Give you a bowl cut.
Yeah, as if I already don't have the fucking...
Take it easy there, Lord Farquaad.
What does he say in the Willy Wonka trailer, Johnny Depp? He's like, hey, you're really weird.
Yeah.
Those interested in joining the hunt can learn more by going to thegoldenticket.com. Link will be in the description for all you lazy hounds out there, just like Grandpa Joe. This all sounds oddly familiar. Mm-hmm. Doesn't this seem like we've seen this before somewhere?
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to be just like it. Reports are flowing in from Texas.
Are kids going to go to this factory and get turned into blueberries and stretched out in microscope?
It'll be the fucking silver lining of 2020.
It just sounds so damn familiar. Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll be inside your imagination. Is that the lyric? We'll begin with a spin, but I can't go. Oh, shit. That was embarrassing. I don't want to even think about what that looks like. Spinning in. No, I'm just kidding. What you'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world, passing away. It was a little morbid, wasn't it? Passing away this week, Diana Rigg, best known for the TV show The Avengers and playing Mrs. Bond and On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Spoiler alert, I know, I'm sorry. This kind of ties it all together with George Lazenby. She passed away at 82. Kevin Dobson of Kojak and Knots Landing fame, 2 shows which I did not see. I know about Kojak. He was the lollipop sucking guy. The actual lollipop. We're not talking about those people on 5th Street. Anyway, Kevin Dobson passed away at 77. Hall of Fame outfielder Lou Brock passes away at 81. So let's just take a quick beat for those who have fallen. All right, and because that dick we know as COVID-19, the entertainment industry has taken a hit, particularly in bigger cities. We actually have correspondent Joe Poondildo? Poondildo.
That's right. Yeah.
I think it's right.
Nabi Dasani.
Nabi Dasani.
Nabi Dasani.
Is that Nabi thing? Where you freak WAP? What is WAP?
What is the WAP?
I want to know what the WAP is.
WAP?
Somebody tell me about the WAP. I got a text message from somebody.
It's the WAP.
It's Mike Doyle. We're playing it live. Hold on.
Do it.
You know, shampoo is too much of fancy shit. You know that? We don't call that in America. We shouldn't call that America. It should be that liquid shit.
I'm so glad we stopped the show for that. That was worth every penny. All right, getting back to business. Because of COVID-19, the entertainment industry has taken a big hit, particularly in bigger cities all over the world. Right now, Joe, I don't even know this guy. Joe Poondildo is out and about in New York. Joe, can you hear me?
Hello, Will. Yes, and it's Joe Pontillo. I don't know why you keep making that mistake. It's been far too many times now for it to be an accident. Please check your spelling on your pages. Yeah, I'm here in New York City, which is overrun by families, it would seem. And yeah, I just dropped a devastating expose this past week, and because of it, indoor dining in New York will finally resume, only at 25% though, and you will not be able to order food after midnight because, of course, the big concern here now is Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
It was huge. It was on all the better YouTube shows. I guess it didn't make it onto yours, but sorry about that.
Okay, fine. Joe, obviously things are going a little crazy in New York. Things are at a standstill. What is really going on? Hey, no, stop. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I sang one song.
What's going on?
Stop it. God damn it. They're going to flag this video for copyright infringement. You know that, right? We're not going to do that. Joe, go, tell us.
Well, funny you should say that, because unfortunately, the entertainment scene still is completely up in the air here in New York City. Everything has been decimated. The Broadway community, they're now doing drive-by plays. I just had a car stop and they did a scene from Hamilton. I called the police.
As you should.
And the stand-up comedy scene continues in some weird fashion. Shows are completely illegal, but they still happen on rooftops and in backyards, parking lots. Possibly a few sewer shows have popped up, but I'm trying to get confirmation on that.
So you would say that this is a really bad time?
Funny you should ask that question, Unfortunately, the entertainment scene here is still completely decimated. There is no word as to when Broadway shows will resume. The stand-up comedy scene has largely gone underground. There are shows on rooftops, in parks, in people's backyards, possibly in the sewers. I've got one of my reporters down there right now trying to dig up some dirt on that. And yeah, it's all very illegal. Apparently the state has gone full-blown attack on comedy, and it's hard. It's hard on entertainers trying to make a living, like this person.
Man, things have been so rough, so terrible. There are some days that I don't even know how I'm going to pay my rent.
Fascinating. And are you in the entertainment industry?
No, not at all.
Then what the hell am I talking to you for? Get lost. You shouldn't be here. So sorry about
okay.
that, Will.
We all make mistakes. That was terrible.
Yes. Things are very tragic for the entertainment
No,
scene
I'm talking
here.
about your reporting.
Oh, you were talking about my
Yeah.
reporting. Well, I don't really think we should be talking about this
No, we're
on
going to
air
talk
right
about
now.
this
So
on air
why
because
don't
this is my
we
show.
say our goodbyes.
No,
Or
yeah,
you're
I'm
going to be
gonna
like that? You know what? I don't really need the constructive
It's not constructive criticism.
from
It's your
somebody who's
job
3
to
states
report.
Away, who I've never even met
Doesn't
in
matter
person.
if you met me in
You're
person.
not
You're
even the
supposed
one
to
who
be doing
hired me.
remote.
So
Hey,
why don't you just accept
I'm
the
not
job
putting
that
up
I'm
with this.
doing,
You're not gonna talk
and
back
you
to
just
me right
stay
now.
behind your desk where you belong.
Yeah, that's why I'm behind the
shut
desk
up.
and you're out in the field.
Oh, it's like that? No, you don't. It doesn't have to be like
Yes,
this. No, we don't have to do this. Oh, you see, you listen here, you hippie.
Oh, I'm a hippie.
Okay, with your hair, you cut it. It's still not
At
enough.
least I
okay?
have
It's
hair.
Still a
Well,
problem.
it's the few feathers you have on your head like those
Actually,
dinosaurs
it's
from
worse
Jurassic
now.
Park 3. Fuck
Oh, you can just
Joe
go
Poon
straight
dildo.
to hell. What?
Cut it. It's funny what happens when you have power. You can just end it like that. Guys, this was your movie night. Thank you for tuning in. I want you guys to have fun and be safe out there. Keep being creative. I love each and every one of you. And I hope to see you guys soon if I decide to edit and do another video on time. I know I've been a little late with some of them. You guys got spoiled last week with 2 episodes. And I just want to let everybody know I'm very thankful for those who are sharing, commenting, and liking. You're really making me happy. It makes doing this show all worth the while. For a while we were having low numbers, but it really is nice to see that we are jumping back up there and things are working out. And some people are for some reason using this as their source of entertainment news 2 weeks after the news breaks. So,
Their loss.
yeah. Guys, I love you. Thank you. Keep being creative. Don't stop, no matter how depressing. And it's just like this show. No matter if you have 1 person watching or you have over 1 million people watching, please keep doing what you're doing. You know, like Kevin Smith said, you might make a movie or a song or a piece of art that one day will be my favorite piece of art or movie or song or whatever. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't get too depressed. This is your Martini Shot. Good night, everybody.
So, Ronnie. Ronnie?
All right. Take me wagon wheel.
What? You're gonna roll credits on me? You don't roll credits on me. You know who I am? You know how many YouTube shows I've been a reporter on? More than you'll ever know! How dare you? How dare you try to... You don't know who I am. You don't know where I've been and what I do for you. God!
Oh, I'm taking that painting. Watch me.
I demand you open now!